Hello. Yeah, just thought I'd get on here and make a video. I just got home not too long ago. I had a big package from Vinegar Syndrome waiting on me. I was hoping to get this before Saturday. I was hoping it would have showed up on Saturday. The wife and kid went to Dollywood, and Dad had free reign of the house, but unfortunately it showed up today. But it showed up, so it's not like I don't have freaking 500 Vinegar Syndrome movies over here that I need to go through and watch still. But anyways, yeah, get my knife here. The thing I like about ordering movies like this, you know, when you get quite a few, especially when you make multiple orders during the sale, is I have completely forgotten what I ordered. I remember some of them, but for the most part, I don't remember a lot of what I ordered. And that's cool because this is kind of like a surprise gift to yourself when you get it. I remember at my package for this month, or my subscribers films should be in this package. But yeah, like I said, I hadn't opened it at all yet, so this is the first time. It's got a little ding on that corner. I'm hoping that everything should be all right with them. Alrighty, let's see here. Oh goodness gracious. Trying to figure out where to start at here. Alright, we'll start. That's been a long time since I've had a haul quite this good, especially from Vinegar Syndrome. Alright, we'll just start with this month's releases here. Maybe, if I can get them out of this packaging. God, I don't see how they shove these down in here. And the first one, I don't think I've ever actually watched this one. But I've got in my watch pile the first one. But yeah, this one is The Rage Carry 2. And I think I may have watched it back when it first came out, but I would not swear to it. So I don't know. It's I think me and the kiddo may watch. I'll have to look this one up and see what the deal is, but I think we may watch those here sometime soon. Yeah, packaging feels kind of weird on this, like the shrink wrap does anyways. But I am absolutely roasting right now. I've got this TV on with a white light. It takes 2 hours to cool the house down. I've been outside all day. I'm complaining, sorry. But yeah, I mean, I'm freaking sweating. So if you see stuff rolling down my face, just don't pay me any attention. I'll be all right. But yeah, I'm not going to go through and open all these. It'd be a 3-hour long video. But that is The Rage Carry 2. I don't know how I feel about that. One thing, this year was the first year that I've been able to get a subscription to this. And the thing about it is, I swear, man, I hate even saying this because Vinegar Syndrome is my favorite release company, but it definitely seems extremely lackluster, for lack of better words, here this month. Well, hold on, I think I'm missing some stuff. No, I'm not. I swear, one thing that I do think happens is being out in the sun, working outside all day, you get your brain kind of fried. All right, here we go. We'll get the next one here. Second movie is The Card Player from Dario Argento. I don't think I've ever watched this one either, to be honest. I like quite a few of his films, but I don't know. I'm not super excited about this one. I know it's worth having in the collection and stuff, but I know that's also kind of the stuff at the point where he was going downhill in his career. Anyways, now this one I'm pretty excited about. because I watched one of the other ones. I can't remember which one I watched of these films that Vinegar Syndrome's been putting out, but I absolutely loved it. Me and my wife watched it. I want to say it was Gorgon, maybe. I'll never be able to find it up there, as many as I got. But yeah, anyways, I'm having to wipe the sweat off of me. My goodness. Yeah, this one is Young Gary, Monster from the Deep. I'm loving the packaging on this one. And it's got the like rigid case there. Comes out the side. Love the artwork on that, man. I'm looking forward. Me and the wife will have to check this one out. It's kind of hard to believe, but I can get her to watch just movies like that we just sat and kind of make fun of just on the weekends and stuff. But alrighty, let's get on to the next one here. I picked this one up just because it was on sale and I'm interested on it. I love the low budget shot on video stuff. I don't know if this one was shot on video, but it's got Tom Savini as the Ripper. So yeah, I'm interested in checking this one out. I have been for a little while, but I'm just glad this one finally went on sale. I've got a visitor right now. It's about to pop up right there. Yeah, this is the new member of our family here. This is Cheeto. He'll make weird noises. I'll explain real quick before we get back to the movies, even though he's a big black cat, why we called him Cheeto. But I work at a marina, and I pulled up down there and saw something in the middle of the parking lot, and I was like, oh man, somebody dropped a shirt. And I was like, I'm gonna go look at that and see if it's something I might want to take home, wash, and wear. And I got out of the truck and I noticed there was this big fluff ball right next to a bag of Cheetos. And actually he wasn't big, he was a little bitty kitten. But so I just hear meowing, and I go up, and he had a bag of Cheetos stuck on his head. They don't tell him how long he'd been in the parking lot. You know, he'd probably been a few hours. But I picked him up, took the bag of Cheetos off his head, and he just went like that. And he looked at me, and I don't know, it was priceless seeing his face. But he let out just a terrible sound. But I let him go. He ran by the dumpsters. We had to end up fixing the little home he had there, and then he went to a culvert, and I knew that we didn't need another cat. Nobody ever needs another cat. But I knew that if I didn't bring him home, he would end up drowning whenever we got a big rain coming through that tunnel. So it took me about 2 weeks of feeding him tuna every day to get him to trust me enough. And the minute that I put him in the carrier to take him home, he has been one of the best, most loving cats in the world. He is just an absolute sweetheart. But yeah, that's how he got the name Cheeto. Guys, it's gonna be a long video. Yeah, okay, sorry. He talks a lot too, but yeah, okay, let's get back to the movies here. Sorry. Up next is I've been wanting to pull the trigger on this one for a while too. I just haven't. And it finally went on sale on a price that I felt good enough to pick it up at. But that is Dog Tags. I don't really know much about this one at all. So, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and figure it out either. I'm looking forward to diving into a lot of these. In my watch pile, out of all the Vinegars in them, I've set up right here as my watch pile. It's probably 6.5 feet tall and goes all the way to the door. But I probably have at least 75 to 100 of the Vinegar Syndrome on my watch pile. A lot of them, like Looking for Mr. Goodbar, I would probably like that, but I don't see myself watching that anytime soon. But yeah, anyways, now this one I've been wanting to pull the trigger on for a while. I'm sorry I'm all over the place today. And it finally came down enough to where I felt good buying this one. But I loved this movie when I was a kid. And that is, here, cover up the entire thing with your hand, Sidekicks. Love Chuck Norris anyways. But this came out just at that time where I was like, daydreaming and stuff. And it was just, felt like I was about that kid. I was probably about that kid's age whenever this came out. I feel like I'm golly Moses. I love this special packaging on this stuff, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking this out. I'll probably, even though she will not be interested at first, I'm gonna have the kid check this one out with me. So yeah, there's a back cover too. Really, really excited to watch that one again. I bet I've not seen that in, God, ain't no telling how long. All right, now that's the first pack. And then I'll just start picking them out from here. This is another one. I always have to mention this, but I'm glad I just went ahead and picked this one up. I love just like the old 80s, Lady Reporter, the old 80s and 90s action with Cynthia, Dawn the Dragon Wilson, Billy Blanks, just all of those, Bolo Young, Chuck Norris, just all that action stuff. Horror is it is my favorite, but I do love me some good action films like that. So I don't think I've ever watched this one. I think this was one of her Hong Kong films before she really got big in the, Cynthia Rothrock's first official leading role, as well as one of her last Hong Kong productions before switching to American-made films. And for her to even be able to do stuff in Hong Kong as a female, I think was, I remember watching a thing on this, but it was a big deal at the time because, women just did not have lead roles in movies, especially action films and stuff. And I was actually watching a video the other day that said that it was talking about one of her movies she was in. She wasn't the lead, but she was in a real gym in Thailand, and most of the time they would not let women into the ring to fight, but they saw how good she was and that she proved herself, so they let her film in the ring. But the one stipulation was she had to go under the ropes instead of going through them like the guys did. That was the one stipulation. They're like, you're really good, but you're going to have to roll out of the, I can't remember which movie that was. Anyways, yeah, I go on a big rant on stuff like this, but yeah, I'm looking forward to checking that one out. Let's see what we got next. Ooh, Blood Cult. This is probably not going to be very good. No, like I said, I love the shot on video and all of that stuff. It says marketed as the first movie made specifically for the home video market. So this was made just, yeah. I don't know if the same cover on that, but yeah, there's the back of that. Let's see, I hear a cat in there. It's like, all right, what's this? Okay, now I don't know much about this one. I absolutely love the first movie though, but that is, I watched the trailer for this and I thought it looked pretty good. That is Untold Story 2. So I was very happy to, of course, pick that one up as well. As usual, I'm about happy to get all these and looking forward to watching these. Yeah. But, like I said, I don't know much about that. Let's know the first one. I've got it up there, my Vinegar Syndrome stuff somewhere. Okay, yeah, I remembered these. I didn't know where they'd have these packaged. I picked these up just because I've got, well, actually, I don't know where they're at now. I've got a board somewhere where I collect pins, but these were extremely cheap, so I figured that That's a golf ball Vinegar Syndrome pen. I like the, it's hard to see with that light. It says 2024 blank of edition of 300. This is a Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday 2024. Like a little volcano thing. And then this one, I like this one. I like the colors on this pen, but it's Vinegar Syndrome with the gorilla. So yeah, I just thought I've started collecting pens like that, and then I was like, man, this could get even though they're cheaper, usually $8 to $15 for a pen, but I was like, I already collect too much stuff. I collect movies and just retro video games, freaking retro stuff. I collect too much stuff. And unfortunately, I've not hit the lottery yet, so I can't afford all of it. Alrighty, this is another one that I was waiting kind of to go on sale before I picked it up, because I'm interested in watching this, but I probably won't be in a hurry. And that is Amazon Jail 1 and 2. So this, of course, Amazon Jail just strikes me as the... Yeah. Yep. Women in prison film. 2 of them, actually. Part 1 and 2. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see what else we got in here. This one is Grave Robbers. I'm going to say this one's a Spanish horror film, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So that one actually looks like it's going to be really good. Definitely looking forward to that. And the biggest thing is, I just got more movies than I'll be able to watch in the next 2 months probably on that. It's just hard to find the time. If I got the time, I don't feel like watching a movie, or it takes me 45 minutes to figure out which one I want to watch. If I don't have the time, then I feel like watching a movie. I really don't know much about this one at all either. And that is Dial D for Demons. I don't even think I've watched a trailer on this. I think I just bought it because it was on sale. Oh. This is Cat 3. I didn't know that. Directed by notorious Cat 3 director Billy Tang. Dial D for Demons sees Tang trade in his usual sex and violence for style and tension. Oh, man, I got that backwards. I hate to say this, but I think I'd rather have sex and violence as style and tension. Maybe it'll be good. Because that is on sale, so... Alrighty, here's the next one. This one is another, I'm pretty sure this is directed by the same guy that did the Grave Robbers. And this is Cemetery of Terror. I got somebody peeking around a door at me there, talking about, unfortunately, it's not sex and violence. I'm probably going to get my butt kicked when I get off here. I don't think this one has anything to do with the next one, though. Or with that other one. Oh, the directing debut of, I ain't even going to try to say his name, is easily the wildest zombie movie to ever emerge from Mexico. Filled with extra gratuitous gore effects. Oh, sign me up, count me in. Do what you got to do. That sounds great. Now this one, I've been really wanting to watch this one. I watched a trailer on it. And I think it's going to be pretty good. I'm really liking the artwork on it. But that is Witch Story. Oh, artwork on the back of that. And the slip cover here. I thought somebody else directed this. Apparently, from what it's saying, yeah. Directorial debut of Alessandro Capone. Oh, well, who previously penned Deodato's Slice of Dice Body Count. So I guess he wrote one for Deodato. Oh, very nice. But, yeah, see, now I don't even want to know which one I want to watch first. I think it's about nap time, though, and then we'll figure out what we're going to watch. But, yeah, if you made it this long, 21 minutes, I appreciate it. But seriously doubt anybody did. Thank you. Have a good night.